I want to talk a little bit about rod holders and center riggers, in particular center rigger mounts. But first, rod holders. A lot of people think, I'll just grab one of these super lightweight Marsh Tacky Carbon center riggers. They're 2 pounds. The thing weighs less than a 50 wide rod and reel combo. Well, that's true, but it's only part of the story. The rest of the story that we've got to consider is if you've got 15 feet away from this fulcrum point worth of leverage, and let's just take 20 pounds, okay? It's a little bit unreasonable for how most people fish, but it's actually, what can end up happening. Either a clip malfunctions and doesn't release where it's set to down 10 pounds, 8 to 10 pounds, something like that. Or, maybe you're actually dragging something a little bit heavier and you want that 20 pounds of pressure, but this thing is not just taking 15 feet times 20 pounds off the tip, which is 300 foot-pounds of torque. It's got to withstand more than that. If that pole is in here with wiggle room between its diameter and this thing's diameter. All right, so it's an unloading of force, and not just the fact that there's 2 pounds riding in this and you're running through rough ocean. Okay, yeah, that's a concern and everything, but the bigger concern is release clip releases, and you got a knockdown, and the pole whips back and forth. All right, with that force being unloaded. So the solution to help prevent broken welds, especially on what this will be powder coated, that's the reason for its satin finish instead of anodized, but powder coating in particular, if you've got any issue with a weld needing to be redone, or powder coating having a problem anywhere on this thing, you don't really want to even get into that conversation with somebody about what that's going to cost to repair. So I'll leave that there. But this system, first, is one of 2 systems we sell. This is a Taco shade fin mount, but its receiver happens to be 1 1/8", which is what our standard center rigger diameter is. So it's an adjustable height system. You can set it up anywhere you need to in there. This will go right in. You've got a quadrant at the bottom to engage that gimbal pin. This drops down and comes tight in the top. And you've got that left over. So you're already taking away a lot of the wiggle. But as you can probably guess, the way this works, we're supplying this, we're adding this to what comes from Taco when we sell it. We've got a cushion washer, we've got a hard washer, and we've got Taco's part here that we add on. We're going to tighten that up. Voila, no movement. So you got a solid mount suddenly to handle all that torque, and there is no whip back and forth. Much, much, much better system, much better, much kinder on aluminum welds. Okay, much kinder on powder coat. So you've got a cushioner here on that edge. We even throw in a 1/4 plastic screw here, so you don't have as much crevice corrosion going on with stainless hardware. And there's system number 1. System number 2, brand new. We've put together something here that again engages the gimbal pin. Also is gonna lock in midways and at the top. So again, I'm gonna go in, gonna engage this gimbal, and on this system we're gonna tighten on the top side. And we've got fine threaded titanium hardware in here, so this should be maintenance free. It works really well. You've got a nice solid system here, and it is engaging, sorry about that, it is engaging the center rigger with a 1/4 screw going in just like that. So there's the second of our 2 rod holder mount options. The cool thing is, you don't want to use the center rigger, pop either of these things out, got your rod holder back.